Look at it. Oh my god, my face looks so beautiful. It's the magic of this book and the cover. Like, this is so magical. Hi, this is Suchona, and this is second part of my really long book haul series. In the first part, if you haven't watched it yet, I talked about all the books that I bought from Batighar, and in this one I'll show you the books that I bought from Bookworm Bangladesh and Bookopedia BD. And there might be some books that I bought from other places, but I'm not, whatever, you'll get to know them along the way. So these are not as extravagant as were the Batighar book hauls, but yeah, you'll see them. Let's start with Bookworm Bangladesh. So the first one that I have with me is, I bought them for my birthday. So I think I bought it in November or early December. Yeah, so both the books are by my favorite comedian, Trevor Noah. I think my view on him has slightly changed since he left Daily Show, but yeah, he is very witty, very intelligent, and very interesting storyteller. I loved this book, Born a Crime, when I read it for the first time just after it came out. So I already read this book, but I didn't have a copy of it. I read the ebook version of it. So I always wanted to collect the copy, but this thing or that thing kept happening and I never ended up buying. But finally, for my birthday, I bought it. So this is autobiographical, semi-autobiographical. It contains a lot of truth, but I also think for storytelling purposes, he might have fictionalized few things, but this is autobiography as much as I know. But I don't expect all truth from any autobiography. So yeah, as far as the advertisements go, this is autobiography and all truth by Trevor Noah and Born a Crime, and this is so beautifully written. I guarantee you haven't read any autobiography that is this entertaining, this insightful. Like, there are so many beautiful lines, and just read it, okay? And another one that I bought is Into the Uncut Grass, illustrated by Sabina. I don't know how it's written, like cursive, and I don't understand. Wait. Book design by Simon M. Sullivan. I can't see the name of the illustrator written like in proper way. So I'll just add the name here or there. So these are the books, and there are 2 more bags. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I showed you the first bag. The first one is Sophie's World by Justine Gardner. So recently, in last year, by the end of the last year, I enrolled in this economics class, online class, and for it we have to study philosophy as well. And a teacher or the instructor, he gave us a list of fiction book and non-fiction book that we can read, and one of them was Sophie's World, and I always liked this cover, so I wanted it and I finally bought it. So yeah, I also started reading this book and I read 10% of it, but it's really big and I am really stressed, so I keep thinking my mind should be clear when I read it. So yeah, another book I bought is Almond by Woon Pyung Shon. I am not sure, maybe he's a Korean writer, right? I don't know. If he's not, I don't know why I thought this, because his second book features a Korean character, I think that's why I assumed. Whatever. So I bought this book recently on 14th April. Ayan and I went to Bookworm Bangladesh, their Shahabuddin Park branch, and there was Aris Bhai, who is also known as Kachijini, who read this book and loved it, and he said, "Oh, have you read this book?" So yeah, I just heard the name from him and I said, okay, let's buy that book. So I bought this book. I also bought some of the other books, but those books are not bought by me. Ayan bought those books for me for a special occasion. So I'm not going to show those books to you. Whatever. These are all the books that I bought from Bookworm, Bangladesh. Now I have this book. There are two books. These were sent to me through Bookworm, but these are the books by Babur Ali Bhai. One is Cyclist Sari and their new edition of Pai Pai Chaushoti Jela. These books were sent to me forever ago. I should post them soon on my Insta feed and on my Facebook. I'm a very bad book person, right? Book influencer or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, there goes that. Now I have some interesting books, and those are all from, what is it? Bookopedia BD. The first one is Chotoder Arajuni. I have always been fascinated by the tale of 1000 Knives, but I haven't read the stories ever. Like, I have read the stories as a kid in like this kind of book only, but I lost those books when we were changing houses, and I thought I was too cool for those books, so I gave them away. But when I saw this, I thought, okay, I should get this book. So this is Arajuni, Chotoder Arajuni, written by Leela Mojumdar, adapted by Leela Mojumdar, and yeah. The next one is actually the best book. I am reading this book. I read this book last year actually, but I haven't finished it. But okay, I am not a short story person. I do not like reading short story collection because I want to read a book and I want to finish it. As you can see, I have not been able to finish the book. I think it started with this book because there were a lot of short stories and all of them are 5 out of 5. Like, I read this book and I was in the first 3 or 4 stories. I kept thinking, oh, this book is going to change my mind. This book is going to make me the short story person. But as I gradually started realizing it's not going to happen actually, because no one writes like Olivia Blake. She is the only one in this world. She is so witty, so magnificent. Her writing is magical. It's like reading this witty banter, this insightful thinking, and this human nature in words, and so beautifully written. I don't know. I don't have adjectives to describe her. So it only happens in her stories, and there are so many stories in this book that I absolutely loved. The best part about this book is I was actually given a reader's copy of this book, ebook. So I have that ebook with me, but I also wanted the physical copy, so I ordered it. I read all of the short stories except the last 2. For some reason, I can't finish it. It's like physical condition. Like, I can, obviously, if I force myself, I can finish the book, but I don't want to force myself. So it's like if I just finish the last 2 books, it will be over. Maybe that's why I can't finish it, but I love this book. There are stories. Like, I will make a video about this book soon because this book is the best book. I love the wish praise. I love the audit. It's so beautiful. Okay, I'll talk to you about this later. I just haven't read the Chaos Theory and a year in January. So the last 2 books I haven't read yet, but this is January's by Olivia Blake, and I ordered it through Bookopedia BD. I placed an order in Amazon India, and this is so beautiful. Like, look at it. Oh my god, my face looks so beautiful. It's the magic of this book and the cover. Like, this is so magical. Okay, just read this book, okay? So this is like my best purchase ever. Like, I love Olivia Blake. I'm currently reading another book by her, and I am 40 at the 46% mark. Every day before sleep, I read like 3 or 4%. I am reading it on Kindle, so that's about that. This is the last bag. In this bag, I have 2 boxed set and 1 book. And the book was ordered separately. I received the book separately, but I kept the book here. So it's technically 2 more parcels. But yeah, the book was here. So let me show you my favorite book of 2024 first. It's Fangs by Sarah Anderson. This is a graphic novel. This is one of the most beautiful graphic novel I have ever read. There is this couple, one is a vampire and one is a werewolf, and they fall in love. They have different lifestyle, different habits, they have different way of living, but when they stay together, the common goal is to stay together, be happy with each other, enjoy life. And a lot of the time when we get married or stay with someone, we forget why are we staying with that person. And I think that makes living with another person difficult. A lot of people will say, oh, this is what they are before wedding, but they will change after when you start stay together. You won't, people won't. If you know why you are with that person, if you want to be happy with that person, if you want to live with that person, if you want to share life with that person, a lot of the time we don't know what that is, because we just have this bleak idea of life. And I'm a romantic through and through, not in a sense just love wise. I romanticize everything. I romanticize waking up early, I romanticize waking up late, I romanticize getting period cramps and everything. That's the way life should be. You should enjoy every moment of it, and this book is a celebration of that. And some people might think this is cheesy, but when I recommended these books to others and they give that feedback to me, I was really surprised initially. Then I thought, oh, because they are not like they are not as romantic as I think every human are. Like, they are realist, and realist is not a bad thing. I think they are just skeptical, and they have started thinking life is bleak, and so they think this only happens in books, but they don't. I tell you, I promise you, these things happen in real life, because these things happen to me every day. So yeah, don't lower your standard, and don't stop dreaming, and don't never stop thinking that life could be magical. So this book is really beautiful. I loved this book. I read this book last year. This is like my top 3 books from last year, and this is top 10, hands down top 10 books I have ever read. So yeah, this is Fangs by Sarah Anderson. Really beautiful. So the last 2 books, these are 2 boxed sets, and I love them so much. The first one is this one, Shadow and Bone Trilogy. I absolutely love the last book, Ruin and Rising. I love the second book. I absolutely hated I love the first book, and the last book I hated the second book, because yeah, a lot of people will say the Darkling was the monster, he's the villain, I shouldn't fall for him. I haven't fallen for him. I just very, very much get him. I want him to have the happy ending. He doesn't get a happy ending. Spoiler alert, because he's the villain. And it's not like I want him for myself. It's not like I love him. It's just he's a very lonely soul, and the loneliness is written so beautifully. You start rooting for the villain. It's like, yeah, he's a monster. Whatever, let him have his happy ending. Who cares? Let this man who kills other people, who, I don't know, keeps our villain imprisoned, let him have whatever he wants, because he was lonely, and his loneliness was so heart-wrenching. I remember finishing the last book and crying. I called on and I cried for hours. I went to Shamapti's room and I was howling, like his loneliness made me feel like life has no meaning. I love him so much, and I know he's bad, but who cares? Sometimes villains should win as well. So this is the book. I always wanted to collect all these books. I have the second book, which I hate the most, in hardcover, but I don't have this two in hardcover. So this is another book. If you want the second book, you can comment and I will send you in the second book hardcover which I have to you. Yeah, so yeah, one of you who comments will get the book. Yeah, I didn't plan this. Yeah, I didn't plan this. So one of you who comments under my video will get the second book from this, not this, I mean second book, Seas and Storm, the hardcover from me, which is a pre-loved book. I haven't read the book, but this is an old book. Stayed with me. There are yellow marks on the pages because it is an old book, like 4 or 5 year old book. So if you want it, one of you will get it if you comment it. Also, I'm really glad the Netflix series got cancelled because they did not understand the scope of Darkling. Like, there was so much scope to give us the heart-wrenching villain story. They just wanted to rush to the six of crows, Crooked Kingdom. Yeah, those storyline. No one loves my Darkling the way I love him. And now, I have, ladies and gentlemen, this one. This is a hardcover box set of PS to All the Boys I've Loved Before. And when I first read it, I actually watched the first movie first and I fell in love with it. Then I read all the books and I fell in love with this world so much. Peter is like the standard. He's so nice, so kind, in the movies as well, at least. And even in the books, he has his issues. But yeah, I loved this book. I always wanted it, but it was really expensive for a long time. But then I saw Bookopedia post these books and I said, oh, I need to get it. And I got it. So these are the books, and these are the books that I bought from Bookopedia BT. So this is a huge book haul. I will just I'll have to arrange these books on my reading table because my bookshelf is full. There's no room for any more new books. So if you want me to shoot that, do let me know. I might not because it's hassle to shoot these things, but I might show you my book collection someday. Or what are this called? Book tour or bookshelf tour. Yeah, I can do that. So yeah, these are the books that I bought. Thank you very much for watching this long 2-part series. But I hope you are alright, and I hope I get to finish the books, at least the Olivia Blake book, Gifted and Talented, that I'm reading right now. And I can't wait to talk to you about Olivia Blake. Like, I love her so much. So whatever. This is a haphazard kind of video. These are a lot of book hauls. If you want me to tell you about any specific book, leave a comment. And also, if you comment, you can get a book from this video, and in that video there is also another book that I'm giving away, which is also a pre-loved book. So if you have no problem with pre-loved books, you can get these 2 books. Actually, I want to unhaul a lot of the books, but I don't want to sell them. So yeah, there's that. A lot of light changes happened throughout the video. I hope this video is watchable. I hope you love me.